It's the start of harvest season across the area. News 3's Rachel Dunsing rode along with a local farmer as he began shelling his corn in this week's On the Farm.
Combines are rolling in Randy Anderson's fields as he works on shelling his acres of corn. And with all the planning and planting that occurred earlier in the spring, Anderson is happy to finally get into a harvest routine.
It's easier to get started planting than it is to get started harvesting. But then once you get started harvesting, it seems like there's a daily routine that you just know what's got to take place.
A routine that means knowing what equipment is going where and where the corn is going to go.
Different aspects of what's taking place out here on the farm, from shelling corn, being picked and harvested, to us gathering the corn out there in the field with a grain cart and then bringing it back in with a semi and then dumping it here at the farm.
When the semi returns with its load of corn, another process begins. The corn is transferred into a bin that's heated to over 150 degrees to make sure the moisture of the corn is low enough to store and sell. Some of the corn is suffering from damage because of too much rain, but Anderson says overall his yields aren't bad.
The corn itself is still yielding quite good. Not as good as last year, but still a little bit above average, but we're right there at the average point on their production.
And Anderson and his farm hands will continue to work hard to produce a crop to be proud of. In Galatia with this week's On the Farm, Rachel Dunsing, News 3.
Anderson says he expects to be shelling corn until at least the end of October, but stresses that every minute is important during harvest time.